Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have two new releases from Lacquer to share with you. One of them is a most recent collection and it's Barbie theme inspired. It's the Life in Plastic and Dance the Night Away collection. There's 4 polishes there. And then we have Cuppa Deliciousness. I feel like it was like a tongue twister trying to say that. Cuppa Deliciousness. And there's 4 polishes in that collection to share with you. I think out of all of these polishes, there's a little something for everybody in either collection. The Cuppa Deliciousness collection is very fun and cute. The Barbie collection, or the Barbie inspired collection, you have your mix of bright colors as well as something a little bit neutral too. So let's get into the swatches. First up, we have I Am Knuff, or Knuff. This is described as a neon yellow crelly with magenta and blue metallic shreds. This does dry down to a matte finish, as neons tend to do. And I found that for a yellow, it built up perfectly in just 2 coats. I think long nails, I guess depending on your nail, like how prominent your smile line is, 2 or 3 coats are going to be okay for you. The shreds come out perfectly, like it's not too much, it's just enough. It is a very, very bright color. I didn't find it to dry down streaky or anything like that. I know you saw like on the finger swatch, it looked a little patchy, but it was just my like application. So you can see here on the full hand shot that it dries down non-streaky. This is just 2 coats. Like, look how pigmented it is. It's such a pretty color. I'm trying to squeeze in as many brights and neons as I can before the end of the summer. I like to wear polish seasonally, like different colors seasonally. But this is gorgeous. Pictured are 2 coats of I Am Knuff with a glossy top coat. Here we have Beach Off. I love the name. This is an aqua jelly with pink, orange, and gold iridescent flakes. This one is definitely a true jelly. I built this one up in 3 coats. I think if you have long nails, you still may see a little bit of your nail line, like the flakies and all that beautiful like glitter shimmer in there. I think they're like little hollow glitters. Yeah, it doesn't have it in the description, but they're definitely like little hollow glitters. I think you have enough in that polish where if you have longer nails in 3 coats, your nail line might just be a tiny bit visible, but it's going to give you that nice, gorgeous, juicy effect that jellies give you. I love the flakies in this. They pop against that nice jelly base, or that nice light base, I should say, like the aqua base. It's very refreshing. I find this to be a very refreshing shade. I would wear this personally in the summertime. Nope, in the springtime. In the springtime. I love how everything sandwiches in between all of the coats. That's my favorite part of jelly polishes. If you can get a nice sandwich look, I'm all for it. Pictured are 3 coats of Beach Off with a glossy top coat. Here we have You're Beautiful, and this is described as a bright Barbie pink with a vibrant shimmer and scattered hollow flecks. This one is so beautiful. It's so bright and bold. That shimmer is definitely vibrant. It is in your face and like, hello, I am here. Excuse me. Now that shiftiness, it does have a small shiftiness to it. It like shifts to a nice like orangey shade. It's not like very prominent, but it's there. Like you can kind of see it at certain little angles, like, you know, right over here. And I don't think it necessarily needs to be or needed to be any more than that. I think it's just enough to make the polish just have a little something extra. I love how bright and fun this is. I want to wear this. I want to wear this as a full mani. Like I want to squeeze it in before the end of summer. It's beautiful. I want to wear it on my toes. I want to wear it as a mani. It's such a bright, fun shade, and the scattered hollow flecks in this it's just the perfect amount. Everything about this is just perfect. So pictured are 2 coats of You're Beautiful with a glossy top coat. And rounding out the Life in Plastic / Dance the Night Away collection is Every Night's Girls Night. This is described as a scattered hollow with reflective gold glitter. It's a topper. and I think it's so versatile. So you can wear it as a topper, you can wear it on its own. I decided just to build it up on its own in 2 coats. I personally don't feel like you need more than 2 coats. I think it's beautiful just how it is. I mean, I'm sure this is gonna look amazing topped over a polish. Imagine it topped over like a navy color. Oh my God, it would look dazzling. But this is so glittery, so dainty. It definitely reminds me of like a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day type of polish. Rogue Lacquer makes some amazing, like, versatile polishes that you can either wear on its own or wear them as a topper. Sometimes the toppers tend to be like they have a lot in them, right? There's so much. You can just use one swipe, or maybe even like a little less than a swipe, and still get the effect of having a totally new polish when you pair them with other polishes. But I love this one. It's so dainty. And it reminds me of sand, like a nice hot beach with sparkling sand. It's beautiful. Pictured are 2 coats of Every Night's Girls Night with a glossy top coat. Now we're moving on to the Cuppa Deliciousness quad, and we're starting off with Matcha Latte. This one is a creamy matcha green crully with green gold glass flakes. I love the jelliness or the squishiness that all of these polishes have. The flakes are especially my favorite. I love how they look so mirror-like. I mean, I guess glass flakes, you'd think that's what it's supposed to be like. But it really truly is like a glass-like finish. And now I built this up in 3 coats, and you can instantly see how different the polish looks. Like, it's more vibrant. The base color is more vibrant, more of a bright neon shade. The flakes don't dry down like textured or anything. I mean, you will want to use a glossy top coat to smooth things over. This one in particular, the flakes kind of blend into the polish, but it gives it this, like, because of the color, right? Like, the colors are similar, but it gives it this almost like lacy kind of look, right? Like, when you look at a lace shirt, like, I think of wedding lace, like, sleeves, and not necessarily the color, right? Not white, but that type of finish and effect I see anyways. I think it's pretty. It's a beautiful summer or spring color, or if you just feel like wearing something a little bit brighter, right? It's definitely gorgeous. Pictured are 3 coats of Matcha Latte with a glossy top coat. Here we have Chai Latte, and this is described as a creamy pale coffee toned crully with orange gold glass flakes. I love the simplicity of this one. I love the nude shade that this is. It is just a perfect, I don't know what to wear. I just want something simple, not anything too crazy type of polish. Those orange and gold glass flakes really illuminate off of that pale, like, coffee base or coffee color. It almost reminds me of like the base coffee with way too much creamer in it. But it's such a pretty dainty, delicate shade. I think, like, I don't think this is the perfect nude on my skin tone, but I appreciate the color and I appreciate those gold flakes because they are so pretty. So this nude is gonna look fantastic on maybe like lighter skin tones, and on darker skin tones it's gonna really pop for sure. But it's a beautiful color. Pictured are 2 coats of Chai Latte with a glossy top coat. Then we have Strawberry Milk Tea, and this is described as a creamy pale pink with pink orange glass flakes. I really liked this one. I just really liked it, like the baby pink. I feel like this would be like this was like a perfect nude for me. I really loved how this baby pink looked against my skin tone. It just gave this like juicy plump effect and like a nice clean finish. The flakes do remind me of strawberry. Like, it looks like strawberry milk with just strawberry like swirls in there. It's such a pretty shade. This is something that I would wear in the springtime. This actually honestly would look great as a pedicure, like, all year round. If you just like a nice clean finish, this would look beautiful. I've like read some comments about people like not wanting, like not necessarily not wanting, but not wearing indie polishes on their toes. And I'm like, why? I didn't know. Like, I thought everybody wore indie polishes if you love them on their toes and not just your hands. I personally think rocking indie polishes on your toes as a pedicure is so much fun because it just gives your toes some life. But I really did enjoy this shade. Definitely something I would wear in the future, or if I want like a nice clean finish. So pictured are 2 coats of strawberry milk tea with a glossy top coat. And wrapping up the collection, this is Taro Milk Tea, and this is described as a creamy pale purple crelly with purple pink glass flakes. This one was definitely, spoiler alert, one of my favorites. I think the flakes in this one definitely stood out more than all of the other ones. I liked it in just 2 coats because I like that squishy effect. But oh my god, do you see that? Do you see how glowy those flakes are? And I feel like I didn't get that with the other polishes, and that's okay, right? Like, they're all different in their own way. But I feel like with this one especially, the flakes just really, really popped. The glow off of them were just amazing. I don't even, like, they don't look like the other flakes in the other polishes. And I don't know if it has anything to do with just like the shade of the flake or the base color, right? But I love how this shade is a little more like bright there, like bright and in your face, but not too much, like, or not like the green one, right? But just enough to give you a little bit of color, give you a little bit of pizzazz, and the flakes just make that polish for sure. Pictured are 2 coats of taro milk tea with a glossy top coat. Okay, I'm going to pick a standout or a favorite polish from each collection. From the Cuppa Deliciousness set, I'm picking taro milk tea. This was my favorite out of all 4. It's such a perfect, delicate shade of purple, of purple. The flakies really stand out. Like, they really glow against this jellyish type of base. I like surprise myself sometimes with the types of polishes that I like. It's just pretty. It's very delicate. The flakies stand out, which if I'm going to wear any type of like neutrally light polish, light color, and there's like a component in the polish, I want something, or I want that component to stand out, and I want it to be visible. I'm not the biggest fan of like neutral colors, but if you give me a neutral and you put something fun in it, then I'm more than likely going to like it because of the little extra fun that's in it. So I love this shade of purple. I think it's a perfect little squishy shade. I love the glowy flakes. The flakes are like insanely glowy. They're beautiful. And I feel like it looks great on my skin tone. I am still really tan from the summer. I was in North Carolina and we were at the beach like for 3 or 4 days. And then even before then, so this was in July, even before then I was at the beach here at home. Haven't been in August though. The weather here in Massachusetts, it's been hot during the days, but not hot enough to go to the beach anyways. Like, I like to go to the beach early, and early is not warm. So, but anyways, yes. And then from the Barbie collection, You're Beautiful. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the glow. Now, again, I'm not the biggest fan of, oh my god, there's a spider in my ring light. How the... Anyway, like, I've never really been the biggest fan of pink polishes, but in the past few months, they have grown on me, and I have been more attracted to them. This one is just out of this world, bright, glowy, fun, a pop of color for the winter, for the fall, beautiful color for summer. I know we are dwindling down on the summertime, like we're dwindling down on summertime, but you can still sneak in something bright. And if you're feeling a little down and you want to wear something bright during the winter or fall months, if you're a seasonal polish wearer like me, then why not throw this one on, right? It's gorgeous. The shift is there, but it's just enough to give you some like color payoff. Like it's not too bright. All right, that is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you picked up these polishes already, or if you're planning on picking up, or you've been contemplating, you've seen them on the website, or you've seen them swatched on socials. I'd love to know. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you do. I upload videos with live swatches, and I love talking about all things nails and nail polish. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.